Well, a critical vote in Congress takes place in less than 24 hours in Washington. The results could have major impacts here in Southern California.
A House committee is scheduled to vote on the debt ceiling deal reached between President Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy over the weekend.
If the vote fails, the economic impact could be disastrous. KCAL News political reporter Tom Waite here now to break this all down for us, Tom.
Yeah, and this is one of those things where people hear the words debt ceiling and it kind of goes in one ear and out the other, but this really is important and it really could impact a lot of people here, almost everyone really. So a lot of folks, as I said, they hear that those two words debt ceiling, wonder, will this affect me? The short answer is yes. Almost everyone would be impacted if Democrats and Republicans don't reach a deal. But since default has never happened, the exact level of financial chaos is unclear. With Southern California's economy still recovering from the peak of the pandemic, and the Hollywood writers' strike now costing the local economy billions, much is at stake in the debt ceiling talks. Default could be catastrophic. What happens in Washington over the next 24 hours could have a major impact on the financial trajectory of millions.
And it feels good. We'll see when the vote starts.
Over the weekend, President Biden and Republican House Speaker Kevin McCarthy reached a deal to raise the debt ceiling, a critical move, but now the deal has to be approved by Democrats and Republicans in Congress.
But I feel very good about it. I've spoken to a number of the members.
It doesn't get everything everybody wanted, but that's in divided government. That's where we end up.
The deal prevents cuts to Social Security and Medicare, as well as military and veterans programs. It also claws back funding from the IRS and takes back the unspent money from COVID relief funds. It loosens some environmental rules and temporarily adds work requirements for some social safety net programs, including food stamps. Professor of Politics, Jack Pitney.
The debt limit is not a proposal to increase spending or increase the debt. Rather, it's simply providing authority to pay the bills we've already run up. That's what it's about. And if we don't do that, we lose the full faith and credit of the United States, on which the entire world economic system depends. The United States federal government has never defaulted, and with luck, we never will, because if it did, the consequences would be enormous.
That means a deal must be voted on and approved by June 5th. Otherwise, any number of disastrous consequences could happen, like soaring interest rates.
There'd be a cascade of effects that would be are difficult to predict because it's never happened. But we do know it would be bad. It would be economic Sharknado.
The compromise between President Biden and House Speaker McCarthy has upset some progressive Democrats and hardline conservatives, putting a potential Wednesday vote in question.
Compromise means sacrifice for the most marginalized and the most vulnerable. We are not seeing our ultra-rich, our corporations make any sacrifices at all.
For Republicans, it's members of the Conservative Freedom Caucus who wanted deeper spending cuts and are vowing to vote no.
Oh, I think you're going to see that there's people across the political spectrum that are opposed to this.
So as we reported, tomorrow is the first key vote in a House committee. If the vote passes there, then the entire House will hold a vote, and then it's on to the Senate. So drama, drama, drama in Washington tomorrow. Unfortunately, the outcome really is critically important to pretty much all of us.
It truly is, and it does have a long way to go, but we're just going to have to monitor that.
I mean, it's
well,
like
no more Wednesday, right?
Every day, right? Every day, a vote, something. Yeah. So tomorrow's, important.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks, Tom.
You.